Cool fact. Oh, do they not have a gift for that? Really? That is fucking strange. Huh. I'm actually surprised nobody made a gift for that. Because I need both windows. Ha! Cry about it. Here, take this funny 2012 meme. Now we'll have to work inefficiently. Yeah, fucking cry about it. Seriously though, I mean, oh, if I can't fight it, I'm gonna have to explain the joke, and that would be such fucking cringe. Really. Really? They don't have that as a gift. God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll explain the joke. Fuck you, Discord. You know the fucking meme of that one fucking like medical show where like the autistic doctor goes, I'm a surgeon, I am a surgeon. It like zooms in on his face. I wanted to post like a gif of that, and you know below that write POV Jonko SFM when I give my triangle functioning eyes. And that's what I wanted to do, but apparently Discord's like, no, we don't have that gif. Fuck you. Now I'm not even allowed to do the funny. It's fucking bullshit. Okay, John, by the way, if you find that fucking gif and you're like, okay, it's just a fish. Oh, I am a sturgeon. Ha 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 ha. Wait, what the fuck? So it comes up when I type in I'm a sturgeon, but this fucking meme does not come when I type in I'm a. What the fuck? It's such bullshit. So it comes up. Okay, I'm typing in I am a sturgeon. Then it comes up. But it doesn't show up when I type in I am a surgeon. You know, the actual fucking bruh. Okay, where's the get real gif? There you go. Fuck you, Discord. God damn it. Shit. Oh yeah, I wanna know something really funny. That clip from last time. Of Alex doing the funny, of her just like leaving, like Alex just had enough of my bullshit. She's had enough of like entanglement. That video, again, it's for some fucking reason, like all of these like short little videos that I sometimes post, like just these Twitch clips, just they just go hard for some reason. Yeah, over 600 views, and I posted that shit like yesterday. I don't fucking get it anymore. Same with that like 15-second clip from like when the scientist who screamed, "Oh my god, we're doomed," and he didn't get killed by the mine. 14 seconds, and that one also got like 540 views. I don't fucking understand anymore, man. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. YouTube is confusing to me. Boy howdy, am I glad I'm not a YouTuber. Now wouldn't that be cringe? Imagine making content for YouTube. Couldn't be me, for real. Legit. OBS, any second now. Any day now. Any second now, OBS. There you go. I was about to say. Also, I had it all wrong, isn't it? So, or didn't I? Oh, it doesn't have all the quick saves anymore. So wait, I think I had it all wrong. So it's Anti-Citizen 1, and then it's Follow Freeman. Or is it Follow Freeman all the way from I don't fucking know anymore, man. I don't know anymore. Brain go ouchie. Me not know. But you know what doesn't go ouchie? Boomer juice. That I have in spades. You know, this makes me wonder, who at Valve was responsible for making it so that
for somebody?
who at Barney just turns around at him and gives him that fucking dead ass stare. I know, there's something very interesting about Half-Life 2 NPCs, because I'm like wondering, who made it so that they, you know, that like they did this thing, they make eye contact with you, they hold it for like a second, and then they break it again. Like somebody had to program that in, and I don't know why. Like, I get why, like like, okay, no, I know the why, technically speaking. It's to make it more realistic, because, you know, people don't just fucking hold eye contact with you for, like, ever. Yeah, you bozos just go wait there.
Gang.
There you go.
Hey, you've got the HEV suit, you deal. Then I'll work the security console.
I totally forgot. This one's the tutorial one.
Turrets.
There you go.
You've got the HEV suit, you deal with them. Then I'll work
Average
the
antisocial
security
game that
console.
assumes no one can hold eye contact for more than 3 seconds.
I'll open this.
Don't tell me you can now hold eye contact for more than 3 seconds. Average Source user probably doesn't even know what eye contact is. I mean, that roast would have worked if I hadn't started, so, you know, L plus ratio on myself. I never made such claims.
Uh-oh, drop ships. They'll be coming from the roof.
You know,
If you want to get through these shields, we'll have to take out the generators one at a time.
I do occasionally wonder what exactly was this building before the Combine took it over. Like, it must have been some sort of states building, or maybe like a courthouse or something. Nah, it must have been some sort of states building, because I don't think there's any rooms in here that are big enough to actually, you know, work for a courthouse. Uh-oh, turrets. Uh-oh, dropships. Yeah, I noticed it as well. Interesting dialogue right there. Barney's very fond of saying, uh-oh, uh-oh, stinky. Oh, I forgot about that one. I forgot that you get double teamed. Oh, come on, that would have been sick. That would have been hella sick if I got that one in at the time. Oh god, I forgot just how many fucking traps the game throws at you. Here? Amazing! Aren't I just a true fucking gamer? Thank you. Actually hit that guy. Oh, that's fucking based. Yeah, rip. Wait, where'd he go? No, that's the guy I killed. Oh, there he is. Jesus, got flung all the way into the fucking staircase. Maybe a bank? I don't know. It's not really giving me bank vibes. Like, with how this is laid out, I don't know, maybe you guys don't know about this kind of stuff in the US, but here in Europe, if I saw like a building like this over here in Switzerland, or maybe in Germany or something like that, I don't know. This is giving me the kind of like states building vibe. You know, like this is where politicians and whatnot hang out. Which, interesting social commentary that the suppressor, which is suppressing, is in a former states building. Like a, I don't know what the fuck you would say, call that in English. I can only think of like the German names.
Hey, let us out of here!
Oh damn. Banks in the US tend to try and be all dramatic. Yeah, but that's because banks in the US try to LARP as if they're European.
Fantastic.
I always find it funny when Americans go like, oh look, this is the oldest building in our city. It is 200 years old. And meanwhile some fucking farmer over in Poland is taking a shit in an outhouse that's already like fucking 500 years old. Like, I see. I mean, good for them, but whatever. Yeah, you dumbasses are gonna die, so I don't know how to handle this.
Whoops.
You might want to wait there. Wow, that worked amazingly well. We didn't lose anybody, and I think Barney only got like shot once. Jesus. Okay, fuck me. Operation Shithole was an outstanding success. Goddamn. Also, I always find it funny.
Generators to disabled. Might as well start with this one.
I mean, first of all,
You've got Eli's gravity gun.
Yes.
Try giving those generators a jolt. See if you can shake them up a bit.
I mean, I know they purposefully made it so that this thing can't like kill anybody, but I find it funny that the solution to destabilizing this thing is
Owns the roof, and that's where we're headed.
interesting dialogue. But yeah, this is just silly. Like you'd feel like before they would do this, they'd want to evacuate the fucking room. Dialogue sucks so much low. Wait, what the fuck? Which one of you bozos shot that? Which one was that? Who did that? Oh wait, I forgot my ritual. Again, I could make it do that in startup, but you know what? That would be too efficient for me. How dare I not lose these?
Reload, Dr. Freeman.
Dude just ran into a fucking firing line. Yeah, no shit, sector's not controlled. You bozos are running into. Jesus. Squad tactics, my ass. Haven't talked like that. I don't fucking know. Barney's dialogue is strange to me. The funny thing is, Barney's dialogue is also strange in the German like dub. I don't know what's up or what kind of direction they gave him, but for some fucking reason, even in the German dub, Barney talks really strangely. Like he has like really weird cadence. Voice crack. No, he has like really strange cadence to how he talks.
Let's go.
Like, I don't know. Ich muss heute noch ein paar mehr Leute verprügeln. Like, he occasionally just like draws out his words in a really strange way. It's like that line when he, when he says about meeting his beating quota. I'm way behind on my beating quota. Like, imagine that same dialogue, but he says, I'm way behind on my beating quota. I don't know, he like draws them out really weirdly. Yeah, Barney's dialogue is just all over the fucking place. But yeah, that previous line with, oh man, Overwatch owns the roof, and that's where we're headed. Like, not even, but that's where we're headed. Or not even, we're still headed there or anything. No, it's just like, Overwatch owns the roof, and that's where we're headed. He sounds like a fucking YouTuber now that I think about it. Which is funny, because this came out in 04.
That much security, there must be something good in there. Go for it, Doc. I'll wait here till you shut it down.
Oh yes, the funny room. Again, looking at this room, yes, This must have been like some kind of state's house or something. Guess we're just trying not to sound like G-Man. I guess, but I don't know. I feel like Mike Shapiro is well a. Oh god, sorry about that. I didn't mean to burp into the mic. But I feel like Mike Shapiro is well able in his fucking delivery to be able to, you know, differentiate his G-Man voice from his Barney voice. I don't know. Or maybe he was like trying to make it somewhat stilted like in HL. I could have sworn the section was longer. I guess not. Burping ASMR. Oh god, please no. I always want to fucking die whenever like a streamer or somebody whose video I'm watching burps into the mic. I fucking hate it. That's why I always kind of try to like either do it away from the microphone or something. Was heute noch ein paar Leute verprügeln. Alright. Haha, funny, the ARG. I don't know. Again, there's something comical about just standing completely still while that thing's going crazy. I don't fucking know what it is, but there is just some comedy in just standing completely still while that thing is just bouncing around everywhere. Uh-oh. There's definitely some great comedy in just sending commands or just flying like that. Psychotic streamer laughs at, you know, while he murders people. Are those sorts of German jokes still happen? German. I'm thinking about that sounds like that sounds like some weird alliteration, you know, German jokes. Bruh. Thank you. Streaming on Twitch is a German bit. No! I mean, it actually is, now I'm thinking about it. It unironically is. Streaming on Twitch is a German bit. But yeah, no, are those German jokes still a thing where, you know, the chat goes like, a psycho streamer, you know, enjoys murdering people? Fucking Lamau, what just happened? Why are there suddenly so many soldiers? They're sending like wave after us, Jesus. What's happening? Yeah, okay, good to know. I always like those jokes. Dangerous psychotic streamer, you know, makes fun of disabled people or some silly shit like that. Then again, making fun of disabled people is indeed the peak of comedy. Oh, actually not. Don't quote me on that. Actually, I know you will, but still, fuck you. Everybody here? Good.
Surrounded.
Once again, Barney's dialogue proves to be amazing. We're surrounded. I don't like the looks of things. I don't know what exactly that goal was. Like, usually I would argue Valve, or perhaps more so the people they hire, are fairly good at writing dialogue. Especially in Half-Life, but I don't know.
Here, patch yourself up.
Thank you. Moan. Oh. L plus ratio myself. You know what? Has anybody ever talked about that? But why is the one, like, female resistance moan, why is it like that? Like, you know, most other pain sounds from them make absolute sense. But then there's just that one, like,
Traps for them, Gordon.
I don't know, that one's kind of sus. Whoa, okay. I just got double teamed. I just got fucking spit roasted by medics. Hell yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? Amazing. Honestly, would it be fair to say that they did this kind of section way better than episode 1? I mean, then again, there they did it with zombies, but I don't know. I feel like this kind of section just works better with zombies.
Here goes.
Like, the section's fine and all, but I don't know. Maybe my ADHD brain was just not having it. Also, you know, the fact that you have to contend with
Follow Freeman.
you know, with half a kindergarten following you in the form of a 4-man squad, and of course the king of kindergarten himself, probably doesn't make it any easier. I feel like this is one of the weaker parts of HL2. I wouldn't say that. I mean, again, it's not, you know, it's not a red letter day or point insertion or fucking ouch or, you know, certain parts of entanglement. Or certain parts of canals, or water hazard.
That's it. They're all down. That'll shut down the suppressor on the roof as well. Let's head for the roof now, Gordon.
Pardon me.
I feel like maybe what this section needed was a bit better, like, organization. Because it can occasionally kind of feel disjointed in what exactly you're doing. Like, I like that they sort of left it open-ended with, you know, you can kind of do them in different order. There's like different challenges to each, you know, to each generator you have to turn off. That I like, but on the other hand, you know, it can kind of feel a bit weird in its pacing. Because you also don't know exactly what this section is supposed to focus on. Fucking hell, Barney. Shut up. Point insertion is perfect, though. No. Point insertion is a walking simulator. You do it once.
Let me get out of your way.
Roof access is this way.
Or you do it twice if you need, like, references for shit. Other than that, you will not do it again. I genuinely, I feel like if there was a way for us to find a statistic on where exactly in Half-Life 2 people start a new playthrough in, I bet the highest majority starts somewhere around like Root Canal or something like that. I would not believe that people unironically start in like fucking point insertion. Just no. Yeah, I know you've done it 50 times, but that's because you are a dangerous lunatic and psychopath.
Dark gate. Let me just
You are a danger to society.
done.
Ma'am, why?
I'm gonna stay here and keep these gates open long enough to make a difference.
Okay, at least you
Go
skip
on
Red
up and
Letter Day.
connect the sky bridge. We need to let reinforcements come through from every possible.
Actually, no, that just makes you worse. Actually, no, now that I think about it, that just makes it worse, John, because that means you start point insertion and then you hop over and start another new game in Root Canal. Like, that, you are an actual fucking lunatic. You are a danger to society.
Direction. If any more citizens come through, I'll send them up to find you. See you when I see you, Gordon.
John, you are actually a fucking, you are a danger to society, unironically. Fucking hell. Man starts in point insertion, skips Red Letter Day, and doesn't just start in Root Canal. Holy moly. That is the most cursed thing I've ever heard. Dang it. There you go. Yeah, hang out for a bit. Sets the tone perfectly. Oh my god. And here I was thinking, I'm the psychopath for being the live streamer. Jesus. You know what? I feel like they kind of messed up with the scale of the Citadel on this. Oh yeah, wait, we're still fighting. I almost forgot we're still in an active war zone. Motherfucker. It's almost like he knew I was aiming at him.
Like that?
I do sometimes wonder just how many games like have the NPCs just start dodging the moment they, you know, realize you're aiming at them. What the fuck was that all about? She just went flying. What the fuck just happened? What did you do?
Don't forget to reload, Dr. Freeman.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck happened? Oh yeah, this song. Oh god, I forgot about that. Thank you. God damn it. Is everybody dead yet? Oh, come on, the Strider from down below. Unironically, kill yourself. You fucking kill yourself in Minecraft. Fucking dumbass Strider. This music does go pretty hard though. Even though this is another contender for dubiously fitting in. Because I feel like this is the kind of music you could have had playing in any sort of action section in Half-Life 2. Ouch. God, I forgot how much fucking damage Striders do on hard. God almighty. Fucking kill me now. I'm not even sure if it's worth it. I don't even know if you can kill those Striders down there. Honestly, you know what I think? I think the moment I kill this thing, it'll just spawn another one. Or, you know, it just fucks off. I'm a... Bruh. Oh, I am so fucked. Somebody just has to sneeze on me and I'm gonna die. They have infinite. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Like either they you can't kill them, or they just respawn infinitely. Which is weird though, because you'd think killing them here from the rooftop would be advantageous, you know. You have the high ground, you know, you have like an infinite box of rockets, but I guess that'd be too easy, right? Exactly why it doesn't let you kill them, lol. Lamau. Also, you know, funny suppressor. Honest question, does this thing have an operator or does it operate on its own? I'm not sure, honestly. I am genuinely not sure. On the one hand, I feel like it's also just too small. Like, I feel like for a mortar cannon that's like, you know, on one of the center points in the city, right in front of the citadel, I feel like this thing should be way, way bigger. Like, I like the concept of the suppressor, but in how it looks, it's sort of kind of underwhelming. Maybe it's just an aiming device for the actual cannons in the citadel. I don't know, because Barney does say that deactivating those, you know, deactivating those things, those generators, is also deactivated the suppressor. So I think the idea is that it's genuinely, you know, the suppressor is that cannon back there. I don't know, maybe that's a case of them... Jesus Christ. Maybe that's a case of them needing to scale it back, you know? Because I could totally imagine, because it would totally fit the fucking Combine aesthetic, to have like this huge cannon just like sticking out of the, you know, out of the States building. That you know, like, honestly, not exactly like in Wolfenstein, but you know, like something out of Wolfenstein in the scale, but of course with the Combine tech and Dark Steel. Like, I could totally imagine a suppressor having that sort of aesthetic where it's just like this massive thing jutting out of the building. I feel like it would have been cool. Because I feel like that's sort of the thing that kinda got lost in Half-Life 2 and, you know, how you see the Combine. That whole scale. Because, you know, I know everybody's simping for the Half-Life 2 beta. I mean, for good reason. It had some cool shit in it. For example, the fucking what was it called? The weather station, or the air exchange. That's what it's called. Like when you see concept art from this thing and some of the like earlier.
Shut off the suppressor and open the gate. We can really move people through now.
I see.
Combine's gonna feel the squeeze. We dropped a crate of rockets.
There was nothing cool in the beta.
What
do you mean?
You can make it there. You should have everything you need to take down these Striders.
Just.
Hey, everybody, follow Freeman.
Have you seen some of those fucking beta levels? Like, yeah, most of them are unfinished, but some of them look genuinely fucking cool. What do you mean there was nothing cool about that? Genuinely, I'm in a competition for the most for the shittiest takes, and my opponent is Junko SFM. What the fuck? Damn, bro. Yeah, sure, good luck. Try and follow me, I guess. Oof. This is another section where I feel like, some of the design can be a bit weaker because, I mean, these days I know where you have to go. You have to go to that one crevice where there's an infinite rocket source, but I remember the first few times I played this, I genuinely wasn't sure what the fuck to do. And I feel like some of that messaging is kind of lost on the player as to where the hell they're supposed to go and what the hell they're supposed to do. Like, you can see I'm going the right way just by the fact that we have scripted sequences like this. Oh no, we lost John Freeman. Well, I am sitting on a large pile of rockets, so... Ouch. Might as well try and kill the Strider. POV, you're 5'6", and you're looking at a person that's 6 feet tall. Oh, based. Yeah, that's because they were unfinished, you fucking troglodytes. Play a direction ever witnessed by mankind. I wouldn't say that. But yeah, of course the fucking beta levels are bad. They're literally unfinished. You fucking moron. Like, I'm not saying they're good from like a gameplay sense. I mean they're good, you know, from art stuff, from the scale, from. I hate it when that happens. From the ideas they're supposed to convey. Which version is called Retail HL2? I know. I'm just saying there's some cool shit to see and learn from the HL2 beta. Fucking hell. Wait, doesn't... Oh, yep, there it is. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that there's at least 3 spiders in the... Striders in this section. Giant crustaceans. The giant enemy crab. I'm sure somebody has made that joke before. I do find it hilarious that against Striders, Citizen RPGs can actually be effective because, you know, they don't have to guide them like around. I wonder if at some point in development there was actually a mode for the rocket launcher to like be unguided, sort of like the one in Half-Life 1. Oh god, they do a fucking moronic amount of damage. I always forget. Like, I know they're programmed in such a way that, you know, the first shots always miss, but even still, it is just... The amount of damage Striders do is just fucking dumb. Fire the rocket launcher. No, I don't think that works in this. Like, you see? Like, the laser doesn't go away. I am pressing mouse to. I told you, it's not a thing in Half-Life 2. It's a thing in Half-Life 1 and the Black Mesa, but not in 2. Probably because Valve was like, well, you know, there's literally zero reason to do that. Nah, that's just you having a Mandela effect. You had that option in Half-Life 1 and Black Mesa, not in Half-Life 2. In Half-Life 2, it is literally always laser guided. I don't think it's in the episodes either. Lemo.
Excuse me.
No, excuse you. You know, wasn't one of these walls supposed to be destructible? I could really use like something where there's a health kit right about now. How about now? Hey, can you be like my meat shield or something? Yeah, that one, that moan. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, thanks for that. I swear to God, wasn't one of these walls destructible? Well, evidently not by me. Live on stream, of course. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe, like, one of the Striders was supposed to... Ma'am, can you please... Social distancing, okay? Maybe one of the Striders was supposed to blow that one up. I don't fucking know anymore. Yeah, no shit. Why did you run towards the grenade? Doesn't know what social distancing is. Doesn't know what to do in case of grenade. God damn it. Legit just had a death wish. She was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I will now proceed to run towards an... Are there any medkits on there? No, I think I legit used all of them up. Because again, it is fucking dumb just how much damage Striders do on hard. There's literally no he has ascended. There's literally no excuse for it. Also, you know, always interesting to spot and to be reminded of the fact that for some fucking reason, Gordon is of the opinion that he has to hold the AR-2 with one hand. Which, I don't know, might be, you know, in reference to what it originally was. I'll never understand how the fuck the AR-2 had ever been, like, supposedly some kind of flare launcher. Like, it's way too big and detailed. Like, I know the whole, you know, reload thing. But, I don't know. Like, this is very big and very heavy for fucking flare launcher. I don't know. I do like the general design though of the AR-2. Very much it immediately gives it that fucking Combine feel. Even though the inventory symbol I feel like is sort of off. Oh no, wait, it does have that grill. You just don't really see it that well from the first person perspective. It's modern development. They lost the materials for the AR2, so they just projected a screenshot of that. I mean, there is something fucky going on with the textures on this thing. Honestly, potentially. Like, in comparison to every other gun, like, yeah, the textures on the AR2 do look pretty screwy. Honestly, you might be right. Paint it over to make it less obvious. Yeah, but honestly, you might be right. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But to be fair, out of all the guns, I think the AR2 is definitely like that. You can definitely see there's something screwy going on. Like, you know, the SMG, the pistol, the revolver, all of them are fairly consistent. But then you get to this thing and you kind of see like, what the fuck is going on? I'm always right. No. On a good day, you're maybe right about like 5% of the time. Your win rate when it comes to being right is not looking good, bro. If you look at the VTF, it's an image from the perspective of the player. Bruh. Oh yeah. Christ! Fuck off! God, look at Jesus Christ! Again, it's just this ridiculous amounts of damage on hard. Like, of course, I'm not stupid. Everything on hard does more damage. But the damage scaling on Striders on hard is just... It is genuinely... It is absolutely... I am really compelled to say the R word. Right now, I'm really fucking compelled to say the R word for how the damage scaling is. But I'm not gonna do it. Not this once. Yeah, that's your fault. Like, on everything else, you feel like there was some consideration for, you know, how it would play out in hard mode. Perhaps not as much as there should have been. Because, again, it feels like Gordon would have been better off as a glass cannon with higher damage, but, you know, lower... Jesus, sorry about that. Lower durability. But, you know, at least you get the feeling there was some consideration into how it works in hard mode. The Striders, though, I genuinely feel like... I don't know if that's the case, but... I personally have the theory that with the Striders, it was literally just somebody at Valve going, oh yeah, we need to scale that damage for the different difficulties. Oh, hard mode? Yeah, I'm just gonna scale it by 10. What's the worst that can happen? And then, you know, we got this atrocity. Like, honestly, fighting against the Striders in this section is, I think, genuinely the only downside I usually give when it comes to playing this game on hard. Like, everything else, it is my genuine recommendation to play Half-Life 2 on hard. Except when it comes to the Striders. There, it's just bullshit. What the fuck? The AR2 was so badass looking before. Okay, can you show it to me? Design goes insanely hard. Now that I want to see. If you're hyping it up that much, I want to see that. Well, come on. Then fucking send it through. Send me. There you go. Fucking live stream fails with Junko SFM. Lemao. I laugh. What the fuck? How the hell did you manage that one? It stores emissives in alpha. I see. Oh, Jesus. Just... Oh, what the hell? Oh, that goes really fucking hard. Yeah, you can really see that they just pasted that over like the thing in the game. Okay, that would definitely explain like the screwy nature of the texture in game. It's literally just been projected onto that. Fucking hell! All right, what a shame. Okay, I guess we have another candidate for why the fuck Gordon is wearing a helmet, because I just survived that. See ya. Yeah, honestly, it's a shame we lost the original. Well, not even the original design, but more so like the design of the AR2 we were supposed to have, because yeah, that goes hard. What the fuck is going on there? Alright. Honestly, I don't even think there's anything to be gained. Also, yeah, missing texture. I don't think there's anything to be gained from killing the Strider, but I guess why not? Oh god. Fuck off. Well, you do get an infinite source of batteries with fucking with the scanners. Bruh. Okay, I seem to have found myself a pretty good spot to cheese this thing. Honestly, I really like the idea of this section. You know, the fact that you're like hidden inside a ruin and the Strider needs like help from a scanner to see where you are and to kind of like snipe you. I really fucking like that idea. I just, you know, I would have hoped they would have, you know, more so built this out. Because the way it is now, it's just like, I mean, again, this is the way I'm supposed to go. You can literally just, right? This is the way I'm supposed to go, isn't it? Like this is where there's where's progress. Yeah, this is where progress is. You can literally just like get here and be like, okay, smell you later, Strider. And that's it. It's like, it's not blocking off anything. Also, you know, the section is just way too short, and I think not really scripted enough. So yeah, potential, but they didn't really do anything with it. Wait, did it just disappear? Nope, it's right there. Huge valve L. There's a fucking missing texture. Please install Counter-Strike source. God, how does that even happen? Must have been referencing something that wasn't there anymore, I guess.
Dr. Freeman, it's a mess out there. This close to the Citadel, they've turned the streets over to Striders. I think we can push them back if we can just get to high ground. We're almost to the Citadel wall, Doc. I don't know how the hell we're gonna breach it, but you've made it this far. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Your vision went blurry. Yeah, see, that's what you get for being a Source
We
user.
have to get to the horse.
Oh yeah, this whole fucking section and the whole thing with get to the horse, get to the chopper, get to the horse. Oh yeah, the music in this section also goes pretty hard. But again, it has like zero coloration to what's currently going on. It's just like, hey, we had this cool ass fucking track lying around that goes really hard, so we gotta slide it in somewhere. And don't get me wrong, this track goes hard. Mance just fell off. He just fell off. He couldn't take it anymore. Why are you even shooting this Strider? I'm pretty sure you're quite literally just pissing it off. Oh god, are they about to make it? How the fuck did you make it? What the hell? Citizens be like, yeah, I'm facing down this 3-story fucking monstrosity and I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, I guess not. Again, this track just goes so fucking hard, but it has no fucking correlation to anything here. Which is a fucking shame. I told you so. Like, all the other guns look relatively fine, but the AR-2 just looks completely fucking goofy in comparison. And it goes to show just how fucking rushed Half-Life 2 was towards the end of it. Nah, I'm good. Who the fuck threw that nade? Uh-oh. Well, okay, fair enough. I'll take that one. I'll take that L. Oh yeah, god, I remember this section again. Literally, average COD lobby be like, with how many fucking nades are gonna throw at me. I mean, it's not quite World at War on Veteran, but you know. Yeah, prepare for a lot of that. My face when I'm in a, you know, bullshit grenade throwing competition and my opponent is a Combine Overwatch soldier. That fucking damage on Striders, bro. I fucking told you. I fucking told you it's bullshit. Like maybe like a 0 in the wrong spot or something. The fact that these doses are infinitely respawning doesn't make it any easier. It is kind of funny to me how this entire section is just one giant kill zone. And you know, you're just supposed to fight your way through it. Like, yeah, you're Gordon Freeman, right? You can make it. Impossible odds? Nah. What is that? Never heard of that. I do like the general idea and vibe of this section, but it is sometimes a bit skeletal. Why are you guys fucking throwing yourselves at the nades? Sometimes I feel like the citizens saw that one scene in, you know, Captain America, where he... Oh god, I always forget about that one. Yeah, just thank you. Sometimes I feel like the citizens all, you know, saw that one section in Captain America where he throws himself onto like a nade, and they're like, yeah, I want to do that too. I need to save Gordon Freeman, so you know, whenever they see a nade, they just run towards it.
Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you.
It's not like the legendary Dr. Gordon Freeman can, you know, just run away from the nade. Well, it's not like I have a gravity gun. I can just pick it up. I just know sometimes the spacing that the citizens have would give people at my old unit a fucking... It would give them an aneurysm. Like, your average armor player just gets fucking depression when they see this. What is spacing? Also, yeah, the scripted sequences with the, like, Strider destroying parts of it. Again, I like the idea. Conceptually, it's kind of like, because, you know, it's really easy to get caught dead and, unlucky, you're dead, what are you gonna do? Then again, Valve doesn't really have the best track record when it... Why can I not fucking talk about it? Valve doesn't have the best track record when it comes to, you know, scripted sequences with Striders. Think, you know, the end of episode 1, the one section in Half-Life Alyx. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't work out. Wait for me, Freeman. Moans. Oh god. Alright. Also, the fact that the Strider, you know, just fucking unironically shoots its own guys. Because why the fuck not? Also, you know, the unending string of citizens that get slowly fucking murdered during this section. Oh god, microphone. I wasn't kidding when I said when I made that comment about the grenades. I legit was not kidding. Like I said, it's nowhere near on like the same level as fucking World of War or anything like that. But I also wasn't joking. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna fucking push for it. There's only so many citizen deaths I can take. Citizen deaths. Every fucking sentence I say today is like a fucking tongue breaker. God damn it. I can't fucking talk. Would be funny if I were to convince you your mic broke and doesn't work anymore. Yeah, unluckily for you, I can see OBS. And I can see that it's still recording my voice. And it's still picking it up. So, you know, you can't do the funny, pyrocynical, haha, mic muted thing. Wow, that was 3 kills with one nade. Holy moly. Holy guacamole, let me try. You know, I know this is supposedly our, you know, final push towards the Citadel to finally get Freeman inside and end this whole thing. But how many people have died during this whole fucking skirmish? Like, legit, how many fucking people have we lost trying to push towards that goddamn fucking horse? How many people? I cannot talk anymore. Brain not work. Brain go owie. Brain go ouchie, mouth go mushy. I don't know. Mush mouth. Oh god, yeah, this whole fucking section. This is gonna be a ton of fun! And, you know, of course, the fucking rocket box is out in the open. And these assholes are standing in my way. Yeah, you know what? Don't be like me. If you don't have to, don't play the section part. It just ain't worth it. Like, there's quite literally nothing to be gained from playing this specific section on hard. Honestly, I feel like I feel like my general recommendation would be the moment you leave that like states building after like taking out the suppressor and the generators. Like the moment you're back on street level, I think it's safe to say you can just leave hard. Like for 90% of Half-Life 2, I would say, you know what? Have it on hard. It's interesting. It actually makes it a tiny bit challenging because, like I said, 90% of this fucking game is way too fucking easy. This section though, nah, forget about it. Correctly.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman.
Wait.
Wait for me!
Are they? I don't know. I feel like it might just look slightly skewed because of the models. I think that might just be like a trick on the eyes because, you know, the side of the med station is slightly skewed. So it tricks your eyes into thinking it's farther away than it is.
Take this med kit.
Thank you, but you're also standing in my way. Honestly, I feel like the section would have been better off if you didn't have citizens constantly respawning and joining your squad. Because it has.
Join you, Dr. Freeman.
Well, I was about to say it hasn't killed me yet. But yeah, the amount of times I wanted to go down those fucking stairs and one of these assholes is blocking me. Yeah, just don't. I feel like this whole section would be better off if they weren't constantly spawning. Well, either way, we killed one of them. Wow! Woo. Yay! What the fuck? Did that guy just eat this fucking rocket? Okay, whatever. We don't talk about that. Man, they were pushing it. Jesus! Okay, yeah, they were definitely pushing it with this because you can veer right into the fucking skybox and the low poly models there.
Head for the horse!
God damn. Needs more striders. God damn.
Take this med kit.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Whatever. Why can I not fucking talk today? What is wrong with me? I feel like I'm...
Dr. Freeman, I'll come with you.
Shut the fuck up. I feel like every fucking second word I'm trying to bring out is just like... Goodbye, horse. Oh, that wasn't a funny trick shot. Dang it. Okay, I got it.
Gordon! Hey, help me out here.
Your mom's not secure.
Dog came crashing through the plaza, knocking over walls, and I think he's looking for Alex. He seems to have it set in his
Oh yeah, true.
head that she's in the Citadel. I figured Alex wouldn't want him getting any deeper in trouble, but hell, you try stopping him. Hey, dog! Not there, you can't get through that way.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about with the yeah, the E3 section with the storefront and everything. I'm pretty sure one earlier section was also pretty similar to an early like Strider demo.
I think he wants you to go through, Gordon. You better hurry.
What was that about Half-Life 2 not having any issues? I wouldn't know either.
And if you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said...
Alright. Christian video game, yeah. Our benefactors, or how I sometimes like to call this chapter, Heart of Darkness. Again, this whole thing with how like there's like canals and, you know, parts of the sewer system that look like they were just ripped apart. This is where I get my idea for, or not me specifically, but this is where, you know, the reason why I believe in that idea that the Citadel, or at least some sort of the foundation to the Citadel, must have just been like dropped into the ground, because it really just looks like it was speared from like down below into the ground. I don't know. Like this whole thing just gives me the vibe that, like, I mean, Half-Life Alyx doesn't need to completely disprove that. Again, my personal headcanon is still just that, like, the foundation or like the central spire of the Citadel was just like dropped in here, and then, you know, everything else was built around it. I feel like that could work. Jesus! Interesting texture, holy moly. It's gonna be like a whole 3 pixels. It's slowly digging downwards. I don't know. Honestly, John, have you, I mean, I only had this this thought right now myself, but have you ever considered that maybe the Citadel thumping the ground like that, maybe that's not it digging, maybe it's supposed to ward off the antlions? Because, I mean, episode 1 does make a point of the fact that with the Citadel having lost its power, it's no longer, you know, the antlions are not able to make their way into City 17. So what if these are just giant thumpers, which are like supposed to, you know, ward off antlions from the surrounding like Sector 17 region? Yeah. I just had that thought myself, honestly. Like, I don't know if that's what they are going for. Like, I can see your point that maybe it's digging, but what if it's just a thumper? Lamau. Fucking hell. You know, I never actually checked. I feel like I consistently take fall damage in this section, whatever I do. Because I feel like if you jump from... Oh no! It actually works. Huh. Okay. Honestly, now that I had that thought of like these like things down here in the Citadel just like being thumpers, I sort of like that idea. Huh, maybe. Ah, man. Honestly, I mean, they did the best they could, but sometimes I genuinely wish we could see the Citadel, but in Source 2. I'm fairly certain I made this point in a previous stream, or like when I played this previously as well. But there are so many textures here where, you know, they have added detail, just like two-dimensional, and you really get the feeling that the Citadel was supposed to be like, is supposed to be like way more detailed than what, you know, technology could allow back in 04. Like they did the best they could with the textures and whatnot, but it genuinely feels like I just wish we could see the Citadel in like Source 2, and what Valve would make it look into with today's technology. Because like the blocky design that it has now works, but I don't know, I always get the feeling that they were planning to do so much more with it. Yeah, I know. It suits it well enough, but yeah, exactly, these sorts of sections. You see this? Where you have like all of this detailed, of supposed to like, you know, these kind of ripped walls with like pipes behind them and cables and whatnot. Like that's why I always had the feeling that technology was holding them back. Make it look completely different and bad. I mean, the inside of the vault looked pretty good. I don't know, maybe. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if I enter that one. But yeah, I don't know, maybe you should like conscript some of your Source 2 bodies to like recreate the Citadel, but in Source 2. Now wouldn't that be a fun endeavor? Like take all of these 2D textures here, and then, you know, actually fucking remodel it so that they're all like 3D models and you have all of this fucking surface detail. I'll get right on that. Yeah. There are no modelers. Lamau. If only there were a modeler. That could model. Golly gee, eh? Yes, I wonder. I mean, I'm sure a lot of it could be done in Source 2's Hammer, but yeah, I do suspect you'd probably need some models, huh? If only there was a trained 3D artist in this very live stream who also, you know, has a diploma. I mean, the cables would be easy. Actually, you could probably do some interesting stuff with shaders with the cables. Everything else, I think you could do via Source 2's Hammer. Though maybe you need like some models for some of the more detailed stuff. I don't know. It'd be an interesting challenge, but also something that would probably take a lot of time. Time, Dr. Freeman? And this time is exactly something I don't have. Again, when you see all... like, it looks amazing as it is, but I genuinely feel like technology was holding them back. Like, I feel like the Citadel, in its concept and what they were hoping they could do, is like this giant hive of dark metal, pipes, cables, you know, things moving around. God, man. It really feels like 2004 technology and Source 1 was holding them back. Very difficult, it's just so much, yeah. Fuck up the physics in the pod so much. Like, see, exactly, like all of these cables that are now only 2D, like you could actually have them be 3D and have like these. You could even double down the whole like vein like aesthetic and you know, add more like organic stuff to kind of reinforce that whole aspect of the Citadel. You could do that. Oh god. Yeah, do we get paid in advance? Hurry up. Sure. Ah, man. Or that thing right there. Or these.
Unregistered weapons detected. Confiscation field engaged. Warning. Countervention singularity device detected. Confiscation field failure alert. Illegal countervention singularity device detected. Destroy. Diagnose.
Oh god, the occasionally misaligned textures. Ah, it hurts. Lemao. It would just take too much consecutive time. That's the problem. It would just take too much time. Time that I do not fucking have. I just like that's the main issue.
So, this is Dr. Freeman. I wish I could say this was a pleasant surprise, but
Weird how there's prisoner pods everywhere, but that's probably just cause you're in the part with the prisoner pod tracks. Yeah. You could make a few
is
small
neither a
bits.
surprise nor
I know.
well, I have nothing if not pragmatic.
Like I guess the one part that would make the most sense for a 3D modeler such as myself would be to, you know, to turn these sorts of 2D textures into actual models that you can then insert into the map. Wait, I'm hearing soldiers. Or am I? Yeah, I am. God, they fucking dodged that. Bullshit. But yeah, these kinds definitely. More than likely these. I mean, I wouldn't one-to-one. You could still do a lot of this with baking, but at least have some like extrusions there. Then have the smaller ones probably baked on like that. So it's not all there, but it's also, you know, you give it a bit more depth than just that. This definitely. This would need a yeah. This would honestly. That'd also just be a lot of stuff with cables, but I don't know if Source 2 Hammer has like a built-in thing for just like making cables. No, you could make a few small bits, but let's not be confused. I see, so not any miscellaneous 3D modeler, but me specifically. Ouchie. Has it already been 30 minutes since my last shot of morphine? Also still useful in Source 2, even if you can do it in Hammer. Yeah, I imagine so. I imagine so. A lot easier to put in the model. I know. You could probably make an entire library. I'm sorry. I could probably make an entire library of like different miscellaneous cables and pipes. Because again, the vibe that I'm getting is that just in general, the walls of the Citadel were just supposed to be filled with all sorts of detail. You know, cables and pipes going everywhere. Just, you know, crevices and everything where it's just technology upon technology. It was probably supposed to look busy as all hell. Like I said, like a hive. Make that one specific wall texture with all the pipes and shit. That would be so badass, I think. Honestly, I wouldn't even make just it. I wouldn't make this one specifically. What I would do personally is make like different parts of this. You know, pipes that you can place different cables. Like you wouldn't want to make just this one specifically, because then what happens is you have to repeat it, just like you can see Valve here doing with the misaligned textures. They have zero tiling on this thing, goddamn. But yeah, you wouldn't want to make this as one thing, because then this happens. What I would do is cut it off into different parts that you then can like build together to have this, but you know, in such a way that it's not just Lego blocks on top of each other. Same with this one. It would legit just be a huge library out of cables, pipes, like smaller, you know, cross beams, like whatever the hell these things are. Maybe, I don't know, think up some stuff like some sort of combined technology to jot in here and there. Those like cross beam things. Like, yeah. Also wouldn't want to have level designers have to do everything manually, because then it takes a shit ton of time to art pass. Well, yeah, but I mean, if we're talking just about like recreating the Citadel sections just to make them look good, I feel like that'd be okay. I guess what else the other option would be to make a library of different like pipe and cable walls that you can put next to each other. That would mean though that you'd have to still account for tiling. Ah, fuck, how would you do that? Keep it fairly... No, actually, you know what? Hold on.
I like to think
Wait.
we might have been able to...
Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Let me get back to the wall. I might be thinking about this wrong. Instead of like this... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that would make much more sense. Have them differentiated like this. So yeah, you have one section that's... Yeah, okay, that would make it much easier to have them next to each other. That just means you'd probably have to build them fairly large vertically. Would be too unusable. Now, honestly, what I would personally do is like, okay, imagine this section. I modeled this section and maybe make like one or two variations of it, and then if you want to put something next to it, you just put it next to it, because they're cut off from each other with like these like beams. So that would work. That would work. Like making these like fairly vertical sections that you then can just slot in next to each other. Honestly, that would almost give the Citadel a sort of modular feel, which kind of coincides with what you see of the Citadel like switching its mode in the beginning of Root Canal. Separate the background stuff from panels on top. Potentially, I guess you could do like different layers of that, you know? Have like one layer for the background, then like a layer of pipes that you can kind of like differentiate, and then put the beams in front of that. Actually, yeah, that could also work. Like, yeah, 3 layers. The background, then pipes, cables, whatnot, and then the front with the beams and the cross beams. That could work. Ah, you'd have to make them fairly fucking big, though. That also means you could mix and match them so that you have less of a problem with tiling. With this one, I would definitely go for my vertical strategy though, because you can actually see they are separated into these sorts of parts. I mean, if we want to keep that, I would maybe make them a bit longer, because right now, fuck it. Yeah, exactly. I would probably make them a bit longer vertically. Or maybe... No one's gonna notice tiling on a pretty big chunk of Windows XP 3D pipe screen says. Yeah. You could probably sort them, yeah, into these sorts of chunks. I find it fascinating how these things have lighting and shadows baked into the texture itself. Separating the foreground ribs and background ribs would also work the best. Yeah, potentially. Like have a layer for the foreground ribs, like this one, this one, this one. Have one in the middle for these ones, and then like a background one for like the background texture and the cables. They are all connected though. I'd almost be inclined to just make them one big unit, but nah, that would be inefficient as hell. I guess what could work is take one of these sections and then, you know, just make like different variations of them, so you can just like stick them together and then have some variation there without them obviously tiling. Foreground and background ribs are pretty closely intertwined, so maybe not. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Honestly, I think sometimes having big units works best. Yeah, I guess it's just, you know, that would also kind of put in some limitations into how you want to create the levels. Like, say I make one specifically for this here, right? One that is specifically perfect for this size, but then you want to use it for, like, a shorter unit here. Or a shorter unit somewhere along here. And then if you can't, like, cut it off efficiently, then you have a problem. I do love just the crazy fucking size of the Citadel, though. And like I said, it's something else where I feel like they were limited in what they could do. But the Citadel definitely has some organic parts to it. Like, I feel like if you were to remake the Citadel sections, you could even touch upon, like, what we said last time with the organic chips. Like, maybe they would veer too much into the realm of fan fiction, but I'd love to have, like, some maybe more overtly organic computers in the Citadel. Ooh, I've never seen this texture. That's interesting. But again, these look like veins. It's so fucking interesting. Some people overthink level design assets. Yeah, potentially. I don't know, like, my thought process is you want to separate them into units as well as you can. First of all, so, you know, that the level designer can just, like, put them together in chunks. But also so that you can make, like, enough of them with variations, or potentially even modularity, like, make them modular, so that, you know, you avoid this. Like, hey, it's that thing, and it's that exact same thing again, with the exact same bend in the cable. Too complicated in the level design, it fucks up the implementation, or it doesn't bother. Yeah. Yeah, the Citadel is fucking huge. Jesus. So maybe you could have the same tiling valve that just make several variations. Potentially, so... Wait a second, let me get a good look at one of these. So if I see that right, then the one unit of these is... Yeah, okay. It's this rectangle. This, and this. Those are the corners. That's the one unit that Valve made and then tiled, because you can see... Yeah, right there. There. Actually, no. No, it is because that part is. No, I'm dumb. Wait. No, I got it all wrong. This, and this. Yeah, those are the 4 corners. There we go. Okay, I got it. I was about to say, am I fucking dumb? God damn. Yeah, okay. That's 1 unit. So it's not actually a rectangle, it's more a square. You just make like square units like those. The problem is, of course, you can see it with kind of like what they're trying to imply with the shadows. Is these like combine beams are supposed to like kind of jut out like that, and then you know they're kind of supposed to have this hump in them, sort of like the combine walls. Oh yeah. Maybe have only this, the insides and the top part, and leave these cross beams as their own thing. Oh, I don't know. It's hard. But yeah, that would be one method to just go, yeah, to just build this this one square and then make it modular, and so you could like differentiate and shit. All the parts that aren't inset. Yeah, they're the only parts that are jutting out, because even this thing is still, you can see it right there, it's still like inside of the unit. You have a tiling thing that gets broken up by beams in arbitrary positions. Yep. True. Oh man, texture tiling is such a bane. Yeah, you can see it right here. Like, they try their best, and honestly, like, if you don't look out for it, you don't see it that immediately. Like, they try to break it up, but it's funny to me that texture tiling is something we still, to this day, don't have a perfect solution for. It's just the bane of every fucking game artist's existence. They only put the beams in to get the texture to tile. Might be. They might have had the exact same thought process as I. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot there's like a whole fucking sequence here. I forgot. Are these bozos spawning infinitely, or is this actually gonna end at some point? Because this is another thing that I'd like to take a closer look at. Hey, wasn't there a command to turn off the AI? I don't know anymore. Yeah, this would probably make most sense as a model. Yeah, it's most likely just a model. Maybe a model or maybe a brush or something like that, but yeah. I doubt this was built together in Hammer. I feel like that would have been a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, I forgot I'm not in God mode. I completely forgot about that. Hold on. Wait, oh, AI is still disabled. Oh, hallelujah. Yeah, it's just a bunch of concentric rings. Honestly, I feel like you probably have some of this detail in the model and some of it baked on. Yeah, there's a lot to be... For example, these ones, I would definitely just have them like in a high poly model and just bake them in. Some of these parts, I think some of them you could leave in the low poly, some of them I would again just bake on. Yeah, that's just a bunch of flaps. Some of these could also be in the low poly. Like, for example, I'd probably have these sections here extruding. This probably baked on. You could even add like further miscellaneous detail. And that's just a repeat of the thing down below. That makes sense. Oh god, there's another wall texture. Or is that the same one from before? No, I think this is another one. Oh god, yeah. Oh, it's the one that has fucked up tiling. Trying to see what exactly its unit is. There's only like 6 fancy wall textures. Okay, makes sense. Okay, from there to there, if I'm seeing things correctly. Okay, so that's another one. I find it funny that they borked up the tiling on this one this badly. Like right here. Like it doesn't immediately jump out at you at first sight, but once you look at it, you see it. Just how there's like a cutoff point. Like the tiling on the previous one worked. I mean, it was obvious that it's a tile texture, but it still worked fine. On this one though, goddamn. Though it has more detail in it. It has like these funky ass cross beams and shit. Like I think that's a bunch of cables in the background. Pipes, more like more vertical cross beams. Yeah, pipes and cables, smaller cables. Some more like vertical larger beams. God. Point is in here. So the cutoff point isn't even where the textured tiles. What the fuck? That's fucking strange. I feel like somebody might have just messed up. Yeah, you can really see the line there. This one would be pretty interesting because yeah, you can also see some parts of the wall of the like vertical beams like jutting out. I'm pretty sure this thing is jutting out. I feel like this thing might have also been like a part of the beam that's sorry, I just had a realization. I tried to go to the side of it to kind of see it, but I of course I was bamboozled by the 2D texture. I have been successfully bamboozled by the 2D texture. Goddamn. Thing where they offset the texture and edited it to fix the tiling, but then they just never did the fix the tiling part. Lamau. Yeah, this would probably be a similar process. I think with this one, the different layers would probably work the best because you can clearly see that all of the like pipes and cables are behind these beams. So I feel like that is one part of modularity where you could like have it so that actually no, because the problem is these ones don't have like a thing that cuts them off vertically. Like, of course you can see the cutoff point in the texture, but there's no like cross beam that would hide any kind of tiling. Oh, that would be painful. Almost always just those clean combined metal. That makes sense. Yeah, it's funny how grungy the combined metal in HL2 is. Internal pipe mazes. Yeah, one thing I definitely noticed when I was kind of like, oh, there they are. Yep. This thing is funky. This one would be pretty fucking interesting to make. That one's just a tech. I mean, depending on how far you want them to jut out, I guess. This one's also pretty fucking funky. This one's the one that we looked at earlier. This one's interesting. Huh. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, they totally just made like a model, put some lighting on it, and took a pic of it. Absolutely. Which is again why I have the feeling that like technology was holding them back. Like I totally feel like this was supposed how they wanted it to look in game, and they just couldn't support like this amount of polygons. So I just made it 2D. This one I'm not even sure what the intention would be. Like I feel like I wouldn't even know where to begin with this one. Like fuck, what was that game called again? That like old ass game with the guy jumping on hexagonal pillars. Like I'm thinking of that. Like just have a bunch of like hexagonal like models on top of each other with some of them jutting out and some of them not. But I'm not sure how well that would work with like the Combine aesthetic. Like I feel like this is more so just supposed to be noise, which is a bit strange. Basalt type shit. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. I think those are triangles. Maybe, but again, how the fuck would that fit into like the Combine aesthetic? I guess, but like, you know, this densely? I don't know. This one, like I said, debatable. This one is honestly the first thought I get when I'm looking at this texture is just like fucking H.R. Geiger sort of stuff, or hey, I'm fucking Swiss. I should say his name correctly. Hans-Rudi Giger. Yeah, that's funny. Fun fact about H.R. Geiger, which is gonna ruin him forever. His full name is Hans-Rudi Giger. It's not pronounced Geiger, it's Giger. It's fucking funny. Oh, this one would be fucking hell to make. God. Like making the tiling on this would be, fuck me, bro. Some of the Citadel materials are way more geometric than other Combine stuff. Yeah, I mean this one is just a complete and utter. I feel like this one is either just like a miscellaneous texture or something from like earlier ideas, because while the Combine are chaotic, I don't think they've ever been this chaotic. Like this right here, same with this one, is just noise at this point. It's just so like there's so much. It's just noise. Like you lose all the details. Like with this one, you can see there's some like structure to it, the cables and whatnot. Or same with this one. These ones though are really fucking chaotic. They literally just wanted visual noise that looks vaguely Combine. Yep, honestly, that's my suspicion as well. How could you translate that into something else that works? Because it still makes sense for there to be noise, because otherwise the Citadel runs a risk of just looking too samey. Might be best to stick with materials for that stuff. Yeah, potentially. Like I'm currently wondering if there's like any smart way to have that sort of noise in any form of model, but I wouldn't know where to even begin. Like the only other thing I could think of would be some circuitry. No, but that would make sense. cables. I mean, to be fair, cables could like just like a bunch of cables, all like closely together. Like that could have somewhat of a similar effect to this in terms of like just being visual noise. But that would also be a bit of a pain in the ass to make sure that A, it's, you know, consistently tiling with each other, and B, you know, having them in groups that make sense. So I wouldn't even fucking know on where it's used. Yeah, potentially. God, that version of the AR2 just looks so much fucking better. Jesus. Interesting to look at. Alright, back to business. Where the fuck was I before I began doing the funny? Must have been somewhere around here. Oh, sorry. Probably AI. Oh no, it's enabling it. Oh, progress. Okay. It is funny that they have this entire section here, you know, with this thing in the middle where you can like throw Combine into it with like the slow motion effect and them getting interrogated there in the middle. But it's like, you can literally just run past it. Like, right there. The exit is right there. Alright. Yeah, this is just that texture from earlier, but slightly curved. This would probably just be its own model that's more than likely just cut off like this and like a rectangular thing. So you could have these sorts of hallways, but you know, in like different parts you can put together so, to avoid tiling. Still, it might look worse in HD. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like, it is incredibly fucking blocky in this variation. Yeah, it is literally just noise. It is literally just visual noise for walls, so they're not just empty. Like, I feel like it could be possible. Honestly, what I personally need to do is I need to play through the fucking vault in Half-Life Alyx again, and to see how they did it there. Because, like, I think, yeah, doing this one-for-one would probably not work. Oh, baby, you're triple. Hey, the grenade actually disappeared. That's nice. Oh, please don't tell me they're respawning infinitely. That is not what I need right now. Okay, do I have some time to think? Please. Just a minute. 1 minute of silence. Can I get that? No? Am I just gonna have to leave? Okay, fine. Fuck you. Fucking hell. Anyhow, what was I thinking about? I wanted to say something. Oh yeah, fuck. That got fucking technical. Jesus. That whole... Look at that. It's just... I'm never gonna be able to look at the Citadel the same way again. Now I just see where they fucking cheated with white noise. Fuck. Anyhow, that got very fucking technical back there. Good God. Oh, they kind of tried to cheat. Look at that. Look at that. They tried to cheat. Like they actually have a few like of those beams like added to each other out. They actually tried to cheat it. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I'm fucking telling you, they were held back. They were fucking held back by technology. Yeah, I know. It looks shockingly good. Obviously, it was 2004. I know. That's
Our mentors are partly to blame, of course. My disappointment in Eli Vance and Isaac Kleiner is far greater than mine.
whatever.
Career path.
Ah, for fuck's sakes.
In a way, I suppose you could not have done otherwise. Who knows what seeds of iconoclasm they've meant.
Shut up. I'm thinking about modeling and art design, science stuff. I don't know. There's a reason it's an entire fucking diploma. Oh yeah. Oh god. Okay. So that still happens. For some fucking reason, the manhacks look hella fucking cursed when you throw them through here. Jesus, look at that. But I also use the tech to their advantage. I know, like technically speaking, the Citadel is a fucking block fest. Like it is blocky to hell and back. But like they made the best they could with what they had, which is a lot of cheating with, or a lot of trickery with the textures. But man, part of me wishes I could see what what it would have looked like if they had been able to just do what they wanted to. I mean, I know this whole section is kind of supposed to be, a power trip. Like, hey, you have the super gravity gun. You can just mow them all down. You can finally let loose and whatnot. Fair enough. But I do have to admit, this section also gets kind of monotonous after a while. I mean, the section does have the benefit of being set inside the Citadel, so you at least have interesting environments to explore. But it is also a lot of the same. Oh no, Combine, zup, 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 and they're all dead. I mean, it is the fucking destiny of, developers like Valve or Bungie for that matter to like try to overachieve constantly. So I'm really wondering what the original plans for the Citadel had been, like everything that they wanted to do. Not even like the stuff from the beta with like the WC map pack, where the Citadel was originally built out of like earthly materials, which to this day I think is a really fucking interesting idea. That couldn't be done in the context of a higher fidelity game. I don't know. I feel like it kind of depends. Of course, all of the like simple geometry you couldn't do one-to-one because it would be very fucking obvious with like modern textures and whatnot. But on the other hand, I feel like you could translate a lot of this into in a way that would work. I feel like something that you could definitely do is like introduce way more of that like Combine asymmetry in this. Like they did in Half-Life Alyx. I don't know. I feel like at least for the department that was responsible for keeping the Combine tech on point. Like they seem to have done a pretty good job, at least to me, at least from what I've seen from, the models you showed me from Half-Life Alyx, the models that I've seen from Half-Life Alyx. It seems to me that the department that was responsible for keeping Combine tech consistent was on point and knew what they were doing. But I mean, then again, the Citadel would be its very own beast, wouldn't it? And we only see it from the we only saw it from the outside.
You have destroyed so much. What is it exactly that you have created?
I've created these nuts, Lamau. I do like the usage of that song. What was it called again? I think Steam in the Pipes. Oh, they already created this thing. Okay, it makes sense. It is pretty fucking baller. Like, this is totally Valve just showing off. Being like, hey, yeah, you throw them in there and they're like going in slow motion. That's so fucking cool. Like, it is totally just them showing off. But honestly, I'm all here for it. Like, to this day, this thing is hella fucking cool. Especially with, like, the trailing particles and whatnot. Like, I don't think we've ever seen something like this again in the franchise. Which is a shame, because, like, the whole particle effect is, in and of itself, fairly simple, but it looks so fucking cool. Alright, let's keep going. Created a Resonance Cascade. I never thought I'd see a Resonance Cascade, let alone create one. Oh, hey, it's Monkey again. Hello. I was nerding out over modeling shit, and you know, analyzing like textures from the Citadel. Yeah. Oh God, how would you do this room?
Survival.
How the fuck would you do this room? Jesus. I feel like you'd have to redesign it. Funny physics stuff, particles, Sputum model, holes in the air to dissolve effect, all in one place. Hell yeah. You're playing this game again. Yeah. How the fuck would you do this room with that funny texture? I feel like you'd have to redesign it, or maybe redefine it. Tab S8 as a second screen. Amazing. Oh. You would swallow your pride and just do it.
And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than...
Nah. Honestly, what I would do... Okay. Let's say we went through with this whole thing of, like, redesigning... not redesigning, remaking the Citadel. If it came down to this section... Oh God, shut the fuck up, Breen. Nobody cares. Quiet. Okay. If it came down to recreating this section... First things first, get rid of this texture. This is literally just visual noise. I think the way I would do with like making it look busy is cables. It would just have to be a bunch of cables, like, you know, kind of like open panels where you just see, like, I would use this section to kind of like see into the inner machinations of the Citadel, you know, kind of like, oh, you can see behind, you know, the Combine seal and just see how much is going on behind it. Otherwise, I wouldn't know, because as this room is right now, it's literally just a box with that fucking tiling texture on it. I think that would have to be it. Like, you'd have to redefine and redesign some stuff. Also, you know, funny sound effect. My shield will protect me. I think you should just make a very high poly box. Fuck off. I'll make a very high poly model of your mom. God damn it. Oh God, I forgot. The gravity gun lets go of stuff if the Strider shoots it. I remember why I hate that so much. Yeah, this whole boss fight is slightly hell, but whatever. God. Again, it's very much fucking moronic how much damage scaling this Strider has on hard. See ya later. Alright. Yeah, this whole section is kind of an L. I mean, I like the... Fuck you, God. Can I please just grab the scanners? Thank you, game. I like the idea of having like a boss fight inside the Citadel against the Strider, but this ain't it, Chief. Also, you know, with it constantly crouching, the fact that you can barely see anything when there's like an energy ball in front of you, it also doesn't help. Yeah, see what I mean? Oh, finally. Jesus. L section, Valve. L section. How dare you?
Look, Gordon. Look at what you are throwing away. These are even worth it.
In the state that it is in right now, I mean, like I said, it's cool what they did with fucking 2004 technology, but there could be so much more here. Point of the scanners here. Don't know what you look like at this point. I think it's literally just Valve trolling you by trying to flashbang you. Imagine there's people in the pods. Lamau. Now, honestly, like remaking these things, like just remodeling these things, would be that would be fucking easy peasy. That would be cake. That'd be hella easy. Oh, good God. I mean, I already had a lot of respect for the guys at Crowbar Collective, the guys behind the Black Mesa remake. But looking at some of these rooms, having thought about, hey, if I was tasked with remaking the Citadel, how would I go at it? Looking at some of these rooms, oh god, you're right, John. Some of these only work because it is 2004 graphics, because we give it the benefit of the doubt with 2004 graphics. The closer you make this to realism, the more details you'd have to add. Like, just look at these walls. Like, yeah, sure, you could add some curvature and stuff to kind of break it up and not just have it be like one big rectangle. But even then, like, you need to add like cables and stuff, or maybe other. Oh my fucking god. All right, I'm starting to understand why Black Mesa took as long as it did. Holy fucking shit. You're the first human voice I've heard in years, and I'm gonna use this guy as cover. Lamau. It's like the generic apartments. The hallways all have weird proportions and stuff. Yeah, god, fuck. Okay, you know what? Remind me to never ever sign up for like any kind of Half-Life 2 remake project. Holy fucking shit. Remind me to never ever sign up for something like that. Oh god. No. Like, at least with these sections, you have the benefit that it's, you know, they're big in size, so you can kind of, you know, play around with it. Even then again, there's that fucking texture again. Oh, fuck's sakes. That fucking texture and the other one, I can never look at them the same way again, can I? They've just been ruined for me. But yeah, you did make a good point, John. Just like, why the fuck are there so many of these pods here? Like, if they have so many of these prisoner pods in the Citadel, what the fuck did they ever need Nova Prospekt for? Like, the only other thing I could think of is that they're, you know, the Citadel is also like the main transportation hub for like stalkers. So like all of those pods are like full of stalkers. Alright, these things. I mean, it's cute that they have them in there, but the fact that they never get used is a bit of a shame. CD.png. Man, Twitch does not fucking like you. Lamau. Yeah, I know, it's literally said in the PNG. I think it's actually from that one, from one piece of concept art for like an early version of the Citadel. With a proper model, I know. Oh, hold on, let me see if I can find that. I bet you I can find it somewhere. Because I'm pretty sure it's just from like one of the concept art pictures for the Citadel. Shut up. probably on like something like the overwiki. There we go. Found it. It's quite literally just this. Yeah, this one. Honestly, interesting idea for the Citadel. I mean, it doesn't really function for the Combine aesthetic these days, but it is an interesting idea. Honestly, I love just looking at like beta pictures of like the evolution of the Citadel. Like shit like this is what I live for. Honestly, it's so fucking fascinating how it changed. It's also interesting to think just that like Valve were early on already very fucking certain that they wanted like a a big tower. Oh yeah, also this one. Might be more likely it's a source image that they also used in that image. Maybe it's more closer to this one. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure the image that they used for that skybox, I think, is literally just like a shot of some city from up in the sky. But yeah. Again, this is what I mean with the scale of the Half-Life 2 beta, and which is why I'm sometimes annoyed that Half-Life 2 is a 2004 game, because it's like the scale, man, the fucking scale of the Citadel. Also, again here, in regards to my theory of like the central spire having shot down and made that hole in the earth. Like this is what gave me that idea that they originally just like shot the main spine of the Citadel. Like, I honestly, my headcanon had always been that they, like, after the 7-hour war, after a while they like just opened a portal, sent this thing through, and then started building the Citadel around that. Initial spire appears. Wait a second. Wait a second. Initial spire appears. Does that mean the Citadel is really that fucking young? Huh. Stone mentioned in HLA in the sky does support that. True. Like they opened they opened a portal up there. But again, if the initial spire appeared during Alex's observation, that means the Citadel that we see in HL2 is maybe same as the cloud in the episodes. Oh my god, you're right. You're actually right. Yeah, like the fucking clouds that appear above the Citadel in episode 2. See, your issue is that you're trusting HLA. It is an official piece of Half-Life Media. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? It is now part of the canon. Which I know is kind of wrong to say in regards to Valve, but still. It's made up all this shit without rhyme or reason. I mean, we still have to live with it. Like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? I don't. I see.
I'll take him from here. Don't struggle. It's no use. Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do.
This is a nice hallway. You're
I'm
honestly,
sorry,
yeah.
Gordon.
Wait. wait. John, I think I just found a way to ruin this hallway for you forever. It's literally the fucking tripod lamps, which is glued to the ceiling. No! Hallway is ruined forever. It's literally just the tripod lamps just glued to the ceiling. Oh my, I can never look at this. Oh, I've hurt your eyes. No. I've ruined this hallway forever. No. God damn it. Oh my god! Look at that!
Intelligence.
No!
Worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions.
Oh my god. Honestly, in defense of HL2, has probably been delivering speeches to Eli nonstop for more than a week. I know. I know. In defense, I only now noticed that. I don't know what compelled me to look up, but I've only now noticed this monstrosity. But on the other hand, wow. What the fuck?
Intersect. Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
What I've seen is also beyond words, Breen. Genocide. Indescribable evil. Good God.
By the way, you'll notice
Well, if it
Alex's
isn't
pod
Gordon
just
Freeman
fucking
at last.
hovers. It literally just started. It is literally just hovering.
You.
There's nothing holding it in
My
place.
gratitude, Doctor. First you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself? If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place.
His terminal looks pretty
Having
badass.
both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with a Combine.
Dr. Breen,
Like I feel like
What
remaking
is
his terminal would also
the
be
bargain
pretty
we should
badass.
be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli,
Funny texture.
if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Again, it was literally just floating.
Dad. Gordon?
God damn you, Breen, you let her go.
The Common have discovered anti-gravity. Which, honestly, they might have, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, how the fuck does the gunship work?
Let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you give your child the chance her mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Also don't have
Alex, my
gravity.
dear, you have your
True.
mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
You haven't seen a bit of it yet.
Wait, would that therefore imply that the Common have, unironically have, like, limited anti-gravity? Okay, the Hunter Chopper seems to fly... Oh my god, the fucking dropship. The dropship! Yeah, they have anti-gravity. Yeah, I know. The synced animation between Alex and Breen is fucking badass. Yeah, the Combine have anti-gravity. Walks into position and then seamlessly interacts with another NPC. I mean, to be fair, they had to get this right because it's literally right in front of your face. Yeah, the Combine have anti-gravity. Why did I never think of that?
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a Combine portal.
Go ahead, Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has
Just
shown it
animated,
is willing
this
to
whole
accept
sequence.
a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No!
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struggle, honey.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, sweetheart.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you.
Yes.
Yes, nice rocks. Look at those rugs.
Guards, get in here.
No wait, that's one giant rug. What the fuck? That's a horseshoe-shaped rug. Who the fuck has that?
They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
I'm sorry, Wallace. You're
Oh god, it's that texture again.
Don't.
Hurry!
Request reinforcement.
Dad, hang on.
You fool!
Watch out, he's gonna.
No!
Lamau. But yeah, see, everybody's free now.
Dad!
Oh, no. Don't worry about me, honey.
There's no time, Alex. He's on his way to the portal.
Also, that's another interesting implication. Gordon in his HEV suit just took the full brunt of, you know... I mean, first of all, the fact that Eli survived this... no, not Eli, sorry. The fact that Breen survived it as the one shooting it... Interesting. Second of all, Gordon, or rather the HEV suit, just survived a point-blank shot from the supercharged gravity gun. And funnily enough, I know they probably didn't want to risk you, you know, being killed from that and, you know, being locked in. But technically speaking, you took no damage from that. It knocked him out. It knocked him on his ass and threw him, like, back there, but... yeah.
You'll need this.
Again, it's literally a U-shape. It's a horseshoe shape. How do you get a rug like this?
My father.
Don't you worry.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
His terminal looks so badass, though. Fuck, man.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
My girl.
More badass, true.
We haven't known each other very long, but
Oh god, it's more of those textures.
I know you didn't have to do this.
No, what the
I
fuck?
had to rescue my father, but
What the
you-
fuck?
Well, thanks for coming after me.
What's up with the fucking lamps in this section?
Listen,
I don't get it.
that's him.
When he sees assets in a video game. More so when I see random assets like, look at that! Look at that! Why are they just there? Why are they only on one side? What the fuck is up with the lamps in this section?
Oh, shit.
Damn it, not again!
These also look pretty fucking cool.
Gravity gun.
Yes.
He doesn't have a clue, does he?
He doesn't know. Lamau, he doesn't know.
Where he's going.
Random fucking mesh stairs. Actually, more so even random ass fucking mesh.
This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen. I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can.
Bruh.
Get in the elevator and I'll let you in.
It's a fucking texture again. Alex, you don't
Charge of pursuit.
you don't understand. I can see the textures. I can see them everywhere. Alex!
Do your worst, Gordon.
Some bits that look like brass. Huh.
But be careful.
What's up with this texture? Wait, what the fuck? Why are parts of this texture just glowing? What the fuck is going on with that one? You see that? Okay.
Dr. Breen, there he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there.
Also, you
At
know,
the
just
moment of
normal
synapse, as
human
I
letters.
teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself,
I am
I'll
so
name one
pissed
of them
off.
after you.
I can see that texture
That way
everywhere
you
now.
won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible.
Wait, is that why the one? Is that why the?
No, Combine
I wonder if those like glowy bits are the reason why that one texture from earlier was like so weirdly misaligned and not tiling correctly, because they have like parts of them that are glowing, so they had to like move them around so you don't see them. Also, I found it funny just how slowly he moves. Also, you know, continuing with the theme of Combine elevators being the slowest fucking thing in existence.
I warned you this was true.
He's bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him.
This one also looks like normal metal. Not tiling correctly because they didn't make it tile correctly. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, I was thinking.
Oh no, Green started his descent.
Maybe like part of it, you know, is like glowing, so they had to kind of like shift it around so you don't see the glowy parts. That's what I mean. Fucking smart ass. Font until HLA. Wrong. I could have sworn. No, wait. That has to be wrong. I could have sworn there's Combine writing in HL2 of the episodes.
Keep going.
Like, I know you have. I know there's the CMB here in HL2, but they had to have had some of the Combine writing already in here, right?
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Which, you know, also opens the question as to
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman?
do the Combine
Not
consider
for much longer, I think.
the whole thing with Combine to be a bad word or not?
Only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
My God. The portal's open. Yes!
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
Freeman, you fool!
I hope you said your farewells. Don't know what you'll unleash. You could bring down this whole citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below. No! You need me.
Yeah. You did it.
Lemo.
Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have...
Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again.
They were flexing
I
a
do
lot.
apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
I mean, since then it's been overshadowed by that fucking ending in episode 2. Or potentially even the ending of HL Alex. But I can only imagine that people who, you know, played Half-Life 2 in 2004 were fucking pissed off when they got this ending. Hey, Viktor Antonov. The guy responsible for the art style of the Combine. Have these fucking credits always been this big? And it's ready to go insanely hard for no reason. Yeah. I mean, I'm a sucker for any kind of like G-Man dialogue, but if we're being honest, this ending is literally just time stops. G-Man comes in, says, "Oh, but it feels like you've only just arrived. I will now not give you a choice. Goodbye," and that's it. Like, it works because, you know, at least we got the episodes after this. Hey, Mark Laidlaw. But, you know, if we're being honest, this ending is pretty fucking time to make a new Half-Life game with team doubles. It's like 40 people. Yeah. I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as Halo 2. You know, with its ending of Sir finishing this fight, but I can totally imagine, like, if I had been there in 04 and played this and gotten that ending, I feel like that would have pissed me off. Jim French and Robert Culp. And Robert Guillaume. Oh wait, fuck! Sorry, I need to get away from that one because that one's copyrighted. For some fucking reason, I don't know what's up with that, but for some fucking reason the drums in that are copyrighted. Cockburn, Lamau. Arson has sent me a poop. I will now proceed to send him a funny sticker. There you go. What do you say? Should I do Lost Coast? Ah, fuck it, let's do Lost Coast. Let's squeeze that one in. Why not? No reason not to. I mean, at this point, it's like every playthrough of Lost Coast is basically just a fucking playthrough, a speedrun of this game, because you can, like, no, don't do that. Reset any of my options? Okay, good. It's like, no, don't. Yeah, because, like, I think Lost Coast takes, like, what, half an hour? Less? Maybe I'll do Lost Coast at one point with dev commentary. But then again, there would be a lot of talking that wouldn't allow me to talk. Yeah, they were going hard with Fong and Lost Coast. Be like, hey, you see this shit? We can make it so material looks glossy, but you know, only parts of it look glossy. Like, you have parts of it that are reflecting heavily, parts of it that are less reflective. Look at this shit. They were like, yeah, check it out. It's going hard. I mean, I can't blame it. It is a cool effect. Obviously, these days, PBR is the way to go, but even still, I can appreciate this. Yeah, I think that's the general problem with Fong, is that if you make something, you know, glossy to this point where, you know, it can reflect light this way, it still looks really fucking wet, even when it's in shadow. Like, as far as I understand, it's probably one of the bigger issues with Fong, the way, and the way it's done in, you know, its source. PBR will do that as well. Would PBR be that I don't think PBR would be that glossy in shadows. I feel like PBR has more so a chance to look less wet and glossy in shadows than Fong has. It's using cube maps. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, sorry, I guess I was thinking of PBR when it's like using actual, like, real-time reflections. Which, yeah, forget about that here. Forget about that. Also, I only recently explored this section of Lost Coast, but yeah, you can, like, go all the way back here. Hey, look at that. They actually have, like, transitions between the textures. Oh god, the cutoff point. The cutoff point of visibility in the water is still fucking... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Still leeches. Honestly though, even to this day, water in like Source games, it kind of goes hard. I mean, not so much in motion, like, I don't think that's something they can do, but like, just like water staying still like this, it goes pretty hard in Source games. Also, I mean, these days it's not really that much of a thing anymore. But I mean, I still appreciate that we do have the option of like reflecting everything in the water. Like I said, it's definitely one of the strongest parts. Wait a second, did they use a low poly for that? Or not low poly? Did they, yeah, they used an LOD thing for that. Like, yeah, that's like an LOD version of that thing up there. That like whole structure. What the hell? I never noticed that. I mean, it makes sense. Why have the whole fucking area already loaded in? Huh. Hi.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, it's literally LOD.
Wait a minute now, aren't you? You are. You're that scientist chap.
Also
Friedman,
Jim French again.
Fishman. Am I right? You must be here to take on the Combine. Not sure what one man can do, but no other reason to visit St. Olga at a time like this. I'll take you to where they made their base, or as far as I can, at any rate.
Also, is it fair to say that this guy kind of feels like the stepping stone between... This guy, to me, kind of feels like this fisherman. He kind of feels like, to me, like the stepping stone between the way NPCs looked in Half-Life 2 and the way NPCs look in Half-Life Alyx. Like, he feels to me like he's the missing link between like something like Half-Life 2's Kleiner and Half-Life Alyx's Russell. Actually, he does have some rustliness to him, at least in like in how he looks. Yeah, he's the first NPC made from scratch instead of from ImageRef. Oh, that's why. Weird that they went for like making them from scratch instead of just further using image references. I don't know, like there's definitely a timelessness to the image reference NPCs.
Got the key right here. There we go. Get along now, laddie. Destroy that gun and no dawdling.
Like, I mean, oftentimes I feel like those kind of memes and jokes are pretty lame, but I mean, let's be honest. Who of us doesn't know fucking, you know, what Male 07 looks like, for example?
Get along now, laddie. Destroy that gun and no dawdling.
Does he really just repeat that line over and over again? Interesting. Should I do the thing? Fuck it, let's do the thing. Why not? Let's be consistent. Ragdolls forever! Woo! We will no longer suffer disappearing ragdolls. Why the fuck not? Whatever. Forever ragdolls. Why not? HL2 citizens are, I think, some of the most friendly looking NPCs ever made, lol. They'll just seem like cool looking people. Yeah, they also all just look very... That is something that always fascinated me about the HL2 NPCs. It's like, they all look very, you know, everyman. Like, they all look very, you know, normal. Like, they all look like people you would see on the street. But at the same time, they're also all very, like, distinguishable from each other. I don't know. I feel like the citizen NPCs are a fucking masterclass in how to do, like, you know, just miscellaneous citizens. Like, they're all very recognizable, and yeah, like you said, they all have this very, like, friendly and supportive vibe to them. Oh god, I forgot I'm on normal. I don't even have fucking time. Ah, why not? I mean, just here to play through this just to, you know, have it on stream. So, who cares? Also, wait, did Lost Coast come out before or after episode 1? Because they also had that rappelling thing that they introduced in episode 1. Which I find it fascinating and impressive that they made like this entire system for, you know, soldiers rappelling down in a way where it's like dynamic, and so you can have them like rappelling down from different distances and they'll actually respond. And I fucking love that they went that hard in like small detail. Was it like introduced here in episode 1? Might be impossible to replicate in HD. The perfect some fucking guy character design. True. It really gives the citizens in HL2 really give you that vibe of, yeah, it's just some dude. You really get that vibe. It is literally just citizens. It's another thing that I think might be impossible to replicate in HD. Potentially, yeah. I mean, on the one hand, if you go with like the photorealism, like something you see in like MetaHuman, where you you actually try to replicate the reference faces one-to-one, and actually make them, try to make them look as close as you can to the actual person. But on the other hand, I feel like they might also make it harder to then give them different variations. I don't know. It's difficult. Again, it's why I say that I'm just remind me to never ever join any kind of project where the goal is to replicate Half-Life 2 and like making a remake of Half-Life 2. Just no. It doesn't work quite as well, potentially. It's fucking difficult to say, honestly. Because yeah, the Half-Life 2 citizens they're just fucking masterclass in terms of like, yeah, just looking like someone. Just like some fucking random dude on the street. I do find it funny that all of these things have physics on them. That is funny to me. Also, for some reason, I went really fucking hard in these models. I mean, I know all of those details are baked in, obviously, but still, they went really fucking hard in these things. Yeah, I guess the emulation only goes so far. Sorry, simulation. Some of you can imagine knowing, yeah. Wait, isn't this the music that plays when Eli gets Nate in episode 2? I feel like this is the same track that plays in episode 2 when, when Eli just got Nate by the advisor. Am I imagining things? Also, I love that the solution is literally just fucking cram in one of these things. Oh yeah, this is fucking funny. It's literally a fucking gunship, but reskinned to be a hunter chopper. I don't know why they did this. But it behaves exactly the same as like a gunship would, but it's just reskinned to be a hunter chopper. I mean, I'm pretty sure these are just models of God Rays, but they go pretty hard. I mean, I know why they didn't want it to be like a proper hunter chopper, but then, you know, why not just have it be a gunship? Why reskin it? That's my question, you know? Like, they could have just left it as a gunship. We fought enough of those, we fought plenty of those in HL2. Those chopper is cool. Is it though? Anyone who I can like skewer with this? Oh. Really? Luckily my shield will protect me. I love the percent. Oh yeah, I forgot. But it is quite literally just the same. Like, I'm pretty sure it even tries to shoot down the rockets. Yeah, it does. So I think its hitbox is slightly different. Which I mean, considering it's a reskinned thing, it surprised me. Oh, you can also trigger this on this side. Interesting. I know you can trigger it from this side, but okay, that's cool. Is that fucking guy on the roof? I just saw that shadow. I'm pretty sure there's a guy up on the roof. What the fuck? It's like I'm trying to hunt down my fucking sleep paralysis demon or something. What the fuck is this guy? No, that's Chimney. There you are. There's more of them on the roof. What the fuck are they doing on the roof? Why though? Hello, rooftop party? Can I participate? No? Okay. Man, all my homies hate the rooftop party. Christ. Yeah, we almost broke the physics. Okay, that's new. I mean, I know he's supposed to crash in here, but that one was cutting it a bit close. Fucking hell. Alright then. Man, is it normal that I immediately want to go over to playing episode 1? probably not, is it? It doesn't feel like it's normal. But I won't. Because this has been long enough. Oh, we fucking go. Jesus. But yeah, that is fucking interesting to me that they actually used like an LOD, like a long distance fucking model on this thing. That is fascinating. Do it, pussy. What? You mean jump down? Hey, it's like in Minecraft, as long as I land in the water, right? Actually, wait a second. Is it hardcoded so that you die, or is there like a way to survive it? Oh my god! So you can actually survive it? What? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, just have to get away from the leeches fast enough. I think that's actually possible. Oh my god. Huh. Yeah, now you can see the difference between that thing, like the actual model, and the LOD thing from earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the LOD model of it didn't even have those panels. Honestly, it feels like it's almost. Oh. Whoopsie daisy. No, play episode 1. Oh, you mean that? Nah, sorry about that. Ain't happening. Wait, did that break the sequence? Is the sequence broken? Because I never triggered the elevator. He's actually not. Oh my god! My sequence broke it! Lamau. You done broke it. Hell yeah. Honestly though, that makes me wonder when and where did they change the... Must have been somewhere around these parts where they changed like the LOD thing from like the church to this one. Either that or... I mean, they could still... What are you talking about? Actually, I don't know if you were able to see the elevator when you were coming up here. That's fucking fascinating. Now I'm actually wondering when they changed it from one version to the other. Must be somewhere where they can definitely break like sightlines completely. Maybe once you go through here. Like, yeah, in terms of like completely breaking sightlines, this would be the main candidate. Oh. Oh, come on. Not even gonna let me climb around. Bullshit. I can't even get back in there. Is my quick save still there? Oh, it is. Poggers. For some reason, at one point I managed to like just hit this thing and suddenly it just fucking went into freefall and almost killed me. What the fuck? Hold on, I want to try that again. What the fuck was that all about? Oh no.
You did it.
Thank you. Yes, I definitely did it. What was that all about? Wee! Swing me on the on the swing. Push me on the
lad. Come on with me to St. Olga.
This is way too much fucking fun. God, imagine doing this in VR. Jesus Christ.
You did it, lad.
Oh my fucking god. Why is this so much fun? But you saw that earlier. Like at some point, it just decides to go into free fall. Can I get it stuck? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Physics achieved.
You did it, lad. Come on with me to St. Olga. We'll celebrate this victory with a feast.
It's still in the high detail.
Hope you like leeches. Hey, where you going? You're getting fuzzy around the edges.
Bye.
Nice
Look up.
going, yeah.
See if it switches back. It does not. Well, you diddly done it now. Goddamn. Wait, where's Arson? I wanna send him another funny message. Funny sticker. I've achieved the funny. Well, that was an interesting experience. Alright, oh, okay. Sorry, I just got... Now I can get back to what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted. Shut the fuck up. You shut your whore mouth. Fucking hell. Big stretch. Oh, I'm doing a big stretch. Alright. Time to end this. Why is it that I'm always so fucking low energy after a stream? It's like it saps me of my fucking brain power streaming, like doing this bullshit. Like I can feel live streaming just draining me of my life energy. Who knows? Maybe with like every minute of stream that I do, it's just I just, you know, just like I get one year less of my life. I don't know. Non-stop for 3 hours could make you tired. No, that ain't it. I'm not a pussy, not like you. I don't fucking know. Then again, how do some streamers fucking stream for like 10 hours? How did they do it? How? Am I just that invested in being funny? How does one do it? Like, you know, there are some people out there who, like, you know, fucking take it for like 12 hours straight and like, yeah, I'm still doing fine. By having really boring streams, probably. Well, you know what? Thank you for thinking my streams aren't boring. Oh man. Anyhow, time to end this. I'm gonna go and I don't know, have depression, whatever. Oh fuck, what am I gonna do next? I mean, I guess the obvious answer would be to just play episode 1 and episode 2, wouldn't it? Fuck's sakes. Life is cyclical. My life truly is cyclical. I don't know. Maybe I can like, maybe if I don't feel like doing episode 1 or 2, I could probably do like something like Bioshock Infinite and whatever. Episode 1, then episode 2, and then HLA. Surely. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Let me play through Half-Life Alyx again. Or rather, let me stream through Half-Life Alyx again. Jesus. God. kill me now. Bruh. I'm sorry, just some fucking shit posts. Okay, going now. Bye.